clearly things don't seem to be looking great for Delhiites, because the water problems in the capital is set to return to the Supreme Court's doors. Remember, the top court will continue hearing the plea filed by the Delhi government seeking surplus water from Haryana. Now, the hearing comes even as AAP and the BJP, the ruling parties in Delhi and Haryana respectively, continue to trade charges against each other. While the BJP claims Delhi government is promoting water mafia and loot of water, the AAP says Haryana is not providing them with adequate amount of water. Meanwhile, the Delhi Lieutenant Governor has once again hit out at AAP government. Sources within the Lieutenant Governor office say that the government is falsely blaming Haryana in order to hide its failure to manage water. Nikhil, my colleague, joins me for more. Nikhil, very good morning. Clearly, the water crisis doesn't seem to have a better solution, but politics speaking here, and this is not the first time that we're looking at a situation where the government and the Lieutenant Governor at loggerheads, but the prime issue being that citizens find themselves once again, in this particular tussle. And you're also reporting from a place where there is evident water crisis. So help us understand how bad this is.
So, Nivedna, we have spoken to a number of people in the last few days, and all they say is they care nothing about the politics which is currently taking place. They have no idea as to from where the water is coming from. Either Haryana is providing them or not. But what they care about is their own personal use. उन्हें तो केवल पानी चाहिए. This is what they are saying continuously. Currently, we are reporting from the Kusumpur Pahadi in the South Delhi location, where the people on a daily basis are dependent on the water tanker only. And most of their time goes in filling the water, because starting from the vias, they lined up here, they queued up here, and you can see in the picture as well, Nivedna, that a couple of cans can be seen here, and all of these have been kept in queues to fill the water after their turn. So this is something which they are dependent on a daily basis, and the similar is the situation which is being reported from other isolated pockets as well. But the leaders of the Bharatiya Janata Party and sources within the LG office, they have confirmed that it is less about the water being released from the side of Haryana, but more about the water wastage and the water leakage as well. And we have filed a report yesterday where we have shown as well as to how at many places, because the repair work and the maintenance work has not been done by the officials of the Delhi Jal Board. This is the reason why the thousands of the cusecs of water is getting wasted at different point at a time when the water scarcity is being reported from parts of the capital city. Apart from it, there is also water theft which is being alleged by the sources within the LG house. They are saying that as soon as the water enters in the capital city at the border area only, there are tanker mafia who lined up there, who queued up there on a daily basis at the vias to take the water, and that is also something which is not the treated water, because it has not reached to the water treatment plant as well, which means any of the consumption of that water is injurious to health. Many of the health problems can be arise after consuming that particular portion. So this is something which is also being said by the LG office. But now the Delhi is something which is dependent on the Supreme Court. We need to see as to how exactly the things are going to unfold, because Supreme Court is the only which can provide an amicable solution, and the hearing is already something which is taking place. There were directions which were issued in the last few days, where Haryana and the state government of the Himachal Pradesh, they both were asked to provide and facilitate the water to the capital city. But we need to see as to how exactly the local issues, which are the local theft and the repairing of the pipelines, are being done by the leaders of the Aam Aadmi Party. Back to you.
Absolutely, Nikhil. I appreciate you reporting on ground for us to better help us understand how bad this is. And like I initially said as well, the citizens ultimately find themselves in the middle of this, because we've seen something on the similar lines even happen in a city like Bengaluru. So one can really hope that there will be an amicable situation. But for the moment, we'd have to leave it at that. Thank you very much. Let's shift our focus now to the south.